Our roller coaster seems to be doing quite well. It's got a decent price, so we don't have to lower that. Fast Go Lucky seems to be doing quite well, but it's hard to tell without a queue. I guess it's whoever's passing bingo, isn't it? These rides seem to be doing a lot better now. It's a lot cheaper. I think we'll take the gravity box down to about 50 pence. Even though it is broken, hopefully it's going to be fixed. Yep, he's heading there. Got a lot of decent rides, lots of people going on these rides. Park rating seems to be increasing a lot. We've got 974 park rating, which is pretty mid. I mean, I think it's out of 1,000. I've never seen one go past 1,000, and it seems to be doing really well. It'll be interesting one day to try and get the highest park rating you could possibly attempt by having the most fun rides, making them free. Making the park free. I mean, obviously, maybe you have a bit of money at the door. Maybe if there's some cheats or something, just for fun to see how high you can actually get it. And you would have guessed the park is still amazingly high. I think we're really going to get this objective. I don't think there's any possible way we can lose, especially because we're getting near the end of this. It's the end of September, almost about to go into October, so hopefully October will be a good year and we'll be able to pass. I guess they're commenting our entrance fee is very cheap, perhaps we can do more to increase and get more money. Let's make it £35, and hopefully that will increase a lot more money. We'll do advertising campaign for the park for 4 weeks, 6 weeks even. We'll have free rides on Horses Fancy, which is it's 10 pence anyway, but we might as well do it. Half price entry to the park, I don't think so. Free food and drink. I think we can maybe have some free burgers for a while, or maybe free ice cream for about 5 weeks. And we just unlocked a hedge maze, so I wonder if we have some time and space to make a hedge maze. I think if we take down a lot of these trees, we'll be able to get a hedge maze. Now, I'm not very good at making the hedge mazes, so I'm just going to use a preset. But hopefully this hedge maze is really good. It's awaiting test results. There we go. We will have a relatively cheap hedge maze, 50 pence, and you just get in. So hopefully a lot of people get in it. The maximum amount of people on the ride will make really high, so that'll be 16. And hopefully people will enjoy maze 1, or as we're going to call it, spiral. Hedges, spiral towers. Why would it be a tower? Again, a hedge maze is quite tall, so you know what, let's call it spiral towers. So we've got spiral towers there. Got a few breakdowns. So Fuzz is breaking down, but we've got mechanics on the way. Got mechanics on the way to Longfellas and Horses Fancy. Okay, so all these things that are broken down have mechanics either fixing them or heading straight there. That's good. Where's this mechanic? He's quite far away, especially for the fact that there's no rides in this section, although there are some rides here now, so I guess he needs that. There There we go. So we're halfway through October already. Seem to be really... We're gonna get this. I wonder if there's anything we can do to improve. There is a lot of sick I can see on the floor. So we're gonna make sure that we do have handyman sorting that out. Maybe we can hire a few handymen to these certain areas. It seems to be mostly handyman 1's area that's a problem. Which is quite annoying in a way. To hide him for that area. The rest of the areas seem fine. Maybe maybe around here. We've got a bit of vandalism around here. The chairs, they all seem fine. Not much stuff on the floor. In fact, I can see nothing on the floor. All the scenery seems fine. Playing a few more chairs. Running about. Just waiting for some rides to be fixed. Mechanics. Unfortunately, the fact that we've got one mechanic spanning a certain amount of rides can maybe slow down some of the speed that some of the rides are being fixed. Maybe we can hire in a few more mechanics just for this sort of situation. So if we have a mechanic here, which appears to have fixed one or two of the areas, and we'll put another mechanic on this end of the park just in case something similar happens over there. And I like how when the barbed wire is 10 pence, people still want something more thrilling. Although a lot of people say it's really good value, so that is a benefit. And it is actually making such a small amount of money per hour, so that's fine. The guy has just broken down again, so hopefully a mechanic will be on that soon. And the unfortunate part is, if, say, mechanic 7 got that, he's way over here, and we've got to wait for him to come all the way up there. So hopefully we won't get that often. Hopefully they will just be called when the ones close to it can't really quite make it. Bit upset on the floor, but luckily we got a handyman on the way. And just really, we're just tidying up all the little bits of the park that we need tidying, ready for the end, which is soon. Spiral Tower seems relatively popular, even though it's quite cheap. I'm surprised, because usually when I make those hedge mazes, they seem to be relatively unpopular. Maybe I'm just making them wrong. We should use the presets more often. Seems like a pretty basic maze though. Fewer bits where you can get lost. Apart from that, seems pretty good. So Log Fellas has just broken down, and Horse Fancy. So Horse Fancy, we're just waiting for that to be fixed, and Log Fellas too. So hopefully these mechanics are just on the way there. Fortunately, some of the new mechanics are getting there as well. Oh, okay then. So we've just been awarded the tidiest park in the country. Apart from that, we've just completed Leafy Lake. And we've also unlocked a chair lake. So, everyone's let the balloons go in the air. So we can see a lot of balloons actually. There is a lot of balloons. And it's nice that it's in this circle around the lake, which is quite interesting. Obviously there's this area where all the balloons are. There's a few down here as well. So, congratulations, you have achieved your objective with a company value of 30,115. So I feel quite proud of that. Enter name into scenario chart. Let's do this. Lewis. Okay, now we've completed Leafy Lake. Hopefully next episode we will be able to go on to, I believe it's Diamond Heights, and make some cool roller coasters there. I've played that a lot just for general roller coasters. You can get quite a big loan, and I think I've got a bit of a plan of action for that one. Get a lot of, I mean, obviously I've got a general plan of action for the whole thing, but get a lot of stalls, get information chaos, and then put a lot of roller coasters and sort of fun rides around. Well, the balloons seem to have popped now, so that seems to be the end. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please comment, like and subscribe. I've been Lewis. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.